This isn't just about money, it's about who controls a legacy. Oh goodness me, can you even believe what's unfolding in this royal saga? Imagine this. Prince Harry, who's positioned himself as an independent voice, stepping away from traditional royal duties, is reportedly quite upset because his brother, Prince William, is said to be considering ways to pause a significant $14 million inheritance payout. Yes, that's correct. Harry's apparently expressing strong frustration over funds expected on his 40th birthday, while William is portrayed as the one advocating for caution, perhaps suggesting, let's think this through carefully. It's reminiscent of a family disagreement where one side feels boundaries are needed, like securing valuables during a heated discussion. If this doesn't spark your curiosity or prompt a thoughtful reflection on family dynamics, then stay with me as we're exploring this intriguing royal situation that's capturing widespread attention. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're examining this inheritance matter in detail, highlighting how disputes within the Windsor family extend beyond surface-level issues. They're often intertwined with financial considerations and decisions about legacy management. Let's establish the background clearly, as this isn't a simple story. It's a complex financial narrative with deep roots. Following Princess Diana's untimely death, her estate established a trust to support her sons, William and Harry, ensuring they had resources for their futures. The arrangement was straightforward: divide the assets to provide stability. William received his portion at age 30 without much public fuss. Now, with Harry nearing 40, reports indicate he's anticipating around $14 million from the Spencer family side, funds intended as a supportive cushion for his life in California. However, sources close to the palace suggest William may be concerned and is allegedly engaging with the estate's trustees to discuss whether Harry's recent activities align with the trust's original intent. Consider the context. Harry has shared his experiences through books and interviews, shedding light on his journey post-royalty. In response, William is reportedly emphasizing that these funds were meant to honor their mother's wishes, not to potentially support ongoing public discussions that could strain family relations. It's framed not as personal gain, but as an effort to protect Diana's enduring memory from any unintended complications. Meanwhile, Harry is described as being deeply disappointed, perhaps consulting advisors from his home in Montecito, viewing this as an unexpected challenge to his financial planning. But let's delve deeper into the nuances here, as the situation reveals layers of differing perspectives that are worth considering. Harry has often spoken about his challenges within the royal system, seeking understanding for his choices, yet he also benefits from the privileges associated with his background. A touch of irony emerges. One might observe that while critiquing certain aspects of royal life publicly, there's an expectation that inherited support remains available without conditions. It's akin to navigating a path of independence while still relying on established foundations. And the timing adds intrigue. Harry's milestone birthday is approaching, and instead of focusing solely on celebration, reports suggest he's actively seeking legal advice to address the matter. William, conversely, appears proactive. Insiders note he's highlighting how Harry's current endeavors, such as legal proceedings, public relations efforts, and maintaining a prominent lifestyle, might impact the long-term value of the inheritance. A thoughtful question arises. If true independence is the goal, how does one balance that with family-provided resources? It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? The individual who sought greater autonomy now facing potential limits that underscore the interconnectedness of family ties. This scenario prompts reflection on the emotional aspects, where feelings of fairness and entitlement can create significant tension, with Harry potentially feeling underserved despite his efforts to forge his own path. To build on that, let's bring in some relatable perspective with honest discussion. Put yourself in William's position, carrying the responsibilities of future leadership, managing personal family matters including health concerns, maintaining a positive public presence, and now addressing concerns that inherited funds might contribute to further family discourse. It's a lot to handle, wouldn't you agree? With a hint of observation, it's challenging for Harry to encounter repercussions in such a high-profile way, especially from the comfort of a spacious residence while pursuing various projects. Consider this comparison. It's similar to entrusting a valuable item to a friend who then involves it in unexpected situations, prompting a re-evaluation of the arrangement. It's understandable why William might advocate for safeguards, suggesting the inheritance was designed to strengthen family bonds rather than complicate them. The differing views on hypocrisy come into play. Harry has advocated for awareness around well-being and reconciliation, yet some see his public sharing as intensifying divisions. A reflective query: how does one reconcile personal expression with the impact on loved ones? This goes beyond a minor disagreement. It's a profound family matter, reminiscent of historical divides, where differing approaches lead to pivotal moments. Each public statement from Harry can reopen discussions, and William's approach seems focused on preservation. It's a form of strategic family management, and Harry's reported reaction illustrates the challenges of maintaining balance in such a scrutinized environment, believing he deserves full access while navigating the consequences of his choices. To frame this thoughtfully, there's a clear contrast in roles that's hard to overlook. On one hand, Prince Harry is seen by some as a figure challenging norms, the prince who chose a different path, stepping away from conventional obligations to pursue personal priorities, yet now engaging with the practicalities of financial expectations. He's often presented as advocating for change, but interpretations vary. Some view it as a bold move toward authenticity. In comparison, William emerges as the dedicated figure, managing royal duties with composure, standing by his wife Catherine during her endeavors, and focusing on the monarchy's continuity above individual conflicts. Catherine represents resilience and commitment, engaging in meaningful initiatives discreetly, while discussions around Harry's initiatives sometimes highlight contrasting styles. The monarchy itself stands as a long-standing entity that has navigated numerous challenges, symbolizing tradition and public service, elements William upholds. Harry's expressed frustrations emphasize his perspective as someone seeking equity, whereas William's reported actions are seen as efforts to maintain integrity. Think of it this way: Harry akin to an explorer charting new territories with associated risks, while William acts as the custodian, preserving the core values. And in the wider royal landscape, William's involvement isn't just personal. It's about upholding the institution's principles against potential misalignments. It's a narrative of stewardship in formal attire versus pursuit of individuality amid public scrutiny. With a balanced note, indeed, Harry may feel he's the one bearing the brunt, while William manages the ongoing responsibilities. Moving to how the public is responding, as this topic is generating considerable discussion, and it seems to align with broader sentiments in many ways. Browse through online forums or social platforms, and you'll find people across the USA, UK, and Australia sharing their views. It's reasonable to expect accountability in family matters, comments one UK user, reflecting a common opinion that any intervention by William could be timely. Australians add their straightforward insights. You can't distance yourself from family obligations and still anticipate unrestricted benefits. In America, the intrigue is high, with many appreciating the storyline yet leaning toward practical reasoning. Surveys and discussions indicate support for measured approaches, seeing fund management as prudent rather than punitive. A pondering question: what draws such widespread agreement? It connects on a human level. We've all encountered situations where contributions and expectations need balancing. Feedback from audiences includes, William is safeguarding the heritage, or Harry has pursued his opportunities. It's not limited to dedicated followers. It appeals to those reflecting on fairness in relationships, with an observant touch. Certainly, empathizing with a prominent figure facing setbacks is natural, but the consensus often favors thoughtful oversight. This collective response strengthens the narrative of contrasting roles, positioning William as a grounded advocate and Harry as navigating perceptions of disconnection. The shared feelings provide a sense of release, observing shifts in public opinion away from unchecked narratives. Broadening the view, this potential inheritance discussion extends beyond personal conflict. It's indicative of evolving dynamics in authority, visibility, and sway within royal circles and internationally. In terms of authority, it suggests the royal framework isn't an unlimited resource. William's position reinforces oversight, illustrating that separation from duties may involve adjustments to advantages. Visibility-wise, Harry's public persona depends on his heritage connections, but any changes could encourage more self-reliant efforts in entertainment spheres, where opportunities fluctuate. Globally, the influence is notable. In the UK, it enhances the monarchy's reputation for prudence. In Australia, it prompts conversations about shared histories. In the US, it fuels media explorations of privilege and accountability. Picture it as a business safeguarding incentives for aligned contributors, with the public as invested parties. More expansively, it demonstrates how inherited assets can play roles in contemporary communication battles, where reach is key. Should William's views prevail, it could establish guidelines. Innovation comes with considerations. With a wry observation, a clever path, Harry, distancing from roots might naturally alter prominence, fading gradually. A contemplative inquiry, how might this shape upcoming generations in royalty? It prioritizes responsibility over lineage, redirecting authority to those contributing positively. On an emotional level, it's poignant, revealing how divided relations can diminish impact, prompting Harry to adapt while William strengthens his foundational role as a reliable leader. Building to a concluding, thoughtful reflection, as this entire situation evokes strong considerations, it's surprising if Harry seems taken aback by the idea that choices carry implications. He's been actively sharing his story, highlighting personal experiences, and now reportedly reacting strongly because William might prioritize protecting their mother's funds from potential rapid use in continued pursuits. It's a compelling, multifaceted, and somewhat challenging scenario. With emphasis, sympathy for the prince unable to fully access resources for his initiatives, perhaps exploring alternative earnings like many do. Think of it as reevaluating assets after a major shift, seeking new foundations. William stands as a symbol of rationale, thoughtfully maintaining the royal structure against further strains, while Harry's response reveals aspects of self-reliance mixed with expectations. The human cost? It's saddening to witness siblings in such discord, yet it might foster growth. Firm boundaries could lead to positive outcomes. Amusing question, at what point does one recognize that autonomy includes self-sufficiency? This situation serves as a reminder, a boundary against over-reliance. I'm sharing these thoughts because they resonate. Family bonds, historical value, principles, all worth contemplating, and William's stance appears aimed at upholding them. If this exploration has resonated with you or sparked ideas, share your perspectives in the comments below. What are your thoughts on the matter? Type Team William if you believe careful management is appropriate, or Team Harry if you feel access should be unconditional. Give us a like if you'd enjoy similar analyses, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications to catch every new piece, particularly for our friends in the UK and Australia. Thanks for joining, and let's continue the dialogue. Sometimes, the hardest inheritance to manage isn't money, it's responsibility.